So, which RC did I get? The thing is, everybody's been talking about the Earthrise Arcee, and it's great. I love it. It's nice, but I found something else that was better. So in order to expand my Ultra Magnus team, I wanted to get an RC, a Springer, a Cup, a Hot Rod that would match up with the general mainline Ultra Magnus size figures. You guys know, if you've been paying attention to my channel, that I'm a big Ultra Magnus fan. I even have him as my channel art. So which RC did I get? The thing is, everybody's been talking about the Earthrise Arcee, and it's great. I love it. It's nice, but I found something else that was better. It was a toss-up between the Generations RC and the Earthrise Arcee. So which among the two RCs did I end up getting? So it all came down to a matter of research. After watching a lot of reviews from Pia and MGO and Bulk Matrix and all of those other guys, I watched a lot of reviews of Earthrise Arcee and Generations RC, as well as all of the other versions that came after. And what happened was, instead of actually buying Earthrise Arcee, I opted just to get the Legends RC, because it's the better colored of the Generations model, and I prefer the alt mode as well. I like displaying my Ultra Magnus and other trucks in their alt modes, so having a good looking alt mode that doesn't just look like a Brit was very important to me. So instead of getting the Earthrise Arcee, that's what I ended up with. Now let's see if this is going to be a good choice. So after much deliberation, I ended up getting the Takara version of the Generations RC, which is the Takara Legends RC. Okay, so I believe it's referred to as LG10. So I like it both as a bot mode and an alt mode. Well, at least from the research that I made. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this, and basically you're gonna be joining me in the process of finding out what's actually in this thing. Although, you know, I've already done my research and compared it to the other RCs, and I ended up thinking that this would be the RC I want to get. So I believe this is back in box when I bought it. It's nice to see that this figure has been taken care of. So it says Transformer, Cybertron, and Cruiser to Robot. Transformers Legends. Okay, so we have half of RC's bot mode there with one of her sword blaster thingies. Sword, I guess. And okay, the alt mode and the robot mode, and a nice piece of art there for RC. Oh, which repeats here. Very nice. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and open it. I'm not gonna take too long with that. We get the box, we get the tray, we get nothing at the back. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, so you pull this out and you've got instructions. Now again, this is the first time I'm opening this, so I'm not necessarily going to read the instructions. I want to figure this out as I go along. Okay, so I'm going to take it out of the box. Looks like this might be the way to go. It is. Okay. RC in car mode, 2 of her swords, a blaster in pink. I believe this was gray in the Generations release. And a tiny blaster. I like it. This is nice. It's cute. Okay, so it's very deluxe size. Looks like it will go nicely with Hot Rod, Combiner Wars, Hot Rod, and Generations or Legends RC. Looks nice. Looks very sleek. Okay, the reason I got this version is because I wanted it to scale properly with Ultra Magnus, because I would like her to store properly in the alt mode. I display my toys in alt mode, so that's the way I go. It's the way I do it, rather. Okay, so let's bring up Springer. See how she compares. Wow, okay, that's nice. That's 4th, 6th, or 4/7 of Magnus crew if you count Wheelie as well. So I'm still missing Blur and Cup. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like how sleek she is compared to everyone else. Okay, so let's put everyone aside and Okay, just so you can kind of have an idea how small she is compared to Magna. She's perfect. She's the perfect size. I mean, look at that. Can stuff her inside. That works beautifully, I think. Okay, so let's try to transform her. Again, I have looked at videos on how to transform her, but I don't claim to recall any of it. So I'm going to be going by what I like doing anyway when I get Transformers for the first time, which is to try to transform them on my own. That's what I'm gonna try to do, okay? So wish me luck. Hope I don't break anything. Okay, so as you can see here, okay, so she's kind of a shell former, but kind of not. I feel like her parts, a lot of her parts are integrated into the actual car mode, which is great. I like that. I don't mind the gaps. A lot of people said that they mind these gaps. I don't. I'm fine with them. So, okay. I like the silver headlights and the details. I like the blue windshield. I like the pink... Spoiler? Is this a spoiler? I don't think that's a spoiler. I'm sorry. I don't do cars. I'm not a car guy, but I like that spike. Okay, there's a bit of a hand thing showing there. I wonder if that's something I can fix later, but otherwise it's a beautiful pink car. Okay, so let's try to transform it. Okay, let's see which one looks like it'll come off first. Okay, the legs can come off first. Okay, very sleek. I like. Okay, let's see what's next. Okay, this looks like... Okay, I like my Transformers to be intuitive. I like to be able to figure out how things go. If I will absolutely need a manual in order to transform them, it kind of ruins it for me. So, it does look like... Okay, trying to figure this out. Okay, so I have to lower these. Are these the back parts? Or, okay, these are the front of the legs. So I'm going to... I hope I don't break anything. Oh, interesting. So that whole thing just comes off. Let's do that again. Comes off to reveal the headpiece. That's so cool. And she's almost done. Wow. I love how easy this is. I mean, it's still a transformation, and I hope I'm doing this right. Okay, so you fold this in, I suppose. I'm gonna check the packaging later to see if I'm doing this correctly, of course. Okay, hold this down, and it looks like I'm done. It looks like I'm finished. Okay, I love the Autobot logo, very tiny. I like the chest, not too sexualized. Oh, okay, I was supposed to pop that back down. I actually like the Princess Leia head sculpt. A lot of people are complaining about that, but I like that's there. Okay, let's check for articulation. Articulation seems great. Okay, so you've got ball jointed shoulders, elbow movement, no wrist movement. Okay, just an up and down motion on the ankles. An interesting front, back, side to side movement on the hips. So it's not like a ball joint or anything, but it's rather complex as well. Ooh, I like this. And let's compare and see if I actually did it correctly. Oh yeah. There it is. Looks like I did it just right. No problem there. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna put her accessories on. Okay, so I just realized that there are no 5mm pegs on her. And she seems to restrict holding the blaster, so they're kind of high up. That's gonna bother me a bit, but it's fine. Pew pew. Okay. She does give Princess Leia vibes. So she won't be able to hold anything 5mm pegged, unfortunately. She just has her own stuff. Okay, but She looks badass. I love it. Look at that. Okay. So let's try the swords. So I'm gonna put these off to the side. Okay. Swords. Ta-da! And ta-da! Oh, that looks badass. That's so cool. This is gonna look so... I wish I had like a light installation here so I could play around with it, but it does kind of fall off from time to time. Okay, instructions, not the instructions, but the box says that you can peg the swords onto her sides when she's in alt mode. Okay, interesting. That's cool. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna transform the rest of the figures to see how she scales with the rest of Team Ultra Magnus. And here she is with the rest of Team Magnus. Wait, something's not right. Okay, wait, sorry. Let me just... And there she is with the rest of Team Magnus. Wait, sorry. I made a mistake. And there she is with Team Magnus. Now keep in mind that Hot Rod is not the final Hot Rod that I'm supposed to have with this Team Magnus. I literally just bought him because he was dirt cheap. And he scaled nicely with Ultra Magnus, so why the hell not? Anyway, so yeah, she looks great. She looks like she scales perfectly with them. And of course Springer's gonna be a little bigger because he turns into a helicopter, so come on. Anyway, so I am looking forward to getting the rest of Team Ultra Magnus. She looks great with them. I love the fact that they essentially look like their own version of Super Sentai or Power Rangers. I guess that's one other appeal to me of these guys. How multicolored they are versus the Generation 1 Optimus Prime crew. So I guess that's another reason why these guys appeal to me a lot. I'm super happy with this figure. I am very glad I bought her. I will probably not be getting the Earthrise Arcee because like I said, I am much happier with the bot and alt mode of this figure. Thank you guys for joining me in this little unboxing and discovery of Legends Arcee. Visit the rest of my channel, like, subscribe, and click the bell button if you want to hear about any other reviews and commentaries that I might have in the future. Follow me on Twitter at x_Paco, and I hope to see you again soon. Till next time, this has been X's Toy Universe.